Hey, Motorman here. If you just wandered onto this channel by some strange twist of fate, you don't know who I am. I'm a motor officer instructor, now retired by the way. I'm also the maker of the Ride Like a Pro video and also wrote the book Ride Like a Pro. And you can get those both on my website, ridelikeapro.com. Today we're going to go for a little ride. You can hop on the back here. Don't be wiggling around and keep your hands to yourself. But what we're going to talk about today is buying a new or used motorcycle and how not to get ripped off. So come on, let's take a ride. All right, folks, so we're going to talk about how not to get ripped off buying a new or used motorcycle these days. And what made me think of this subject is about a month ago, I was looking to buy a used motorcycle for a training bike. And we already have a Road King for that purpose, but I wanted something smaller for the riders who weren't used to heavyweight bikes. And I thought a 250 would be a little bit too small. So one of the ideal bikes, I think, for that purpose is a Suzuki S40, or Suzuki Savage as they used to call it. That's a 650 single-cylinder motorcycle, been around forever. And I happen to, they're not a big seller, but you do find them around. So I checked the internet, I find a dealership in St. Petersburg, which is about 50 miles south of me, who's got one with only 500 miles on it. They're asking $4,300 according to their ad. So I give them a call, I tell them who I am. The reason I tell them that is because I don't want them to think I'm buying this motorcycle out of passion, as so many people do. I said, look, I'm from Ride Like a Pro. I just need a training bike. I really don't even care if it's got dents or dings or scratches on it, as long as the bike's in good mechanical condition. And give me your out the door price. So the woman who answers the phone, she knows who I am. She said, oh yeah, she says, I saw a few of your shows over the years. She said, yeah, I understand you just want a training bike. I said, yeah. It says $4,300. I'm going to offer that $4,200 out the door, because I'm figuring they got some markup in there. So she says, well, let me call you back. So a couple hours later she calls back. She says, okay, $5,600 out the door. I said, how do you go from $4,300 to $57 or $5,600 out the door? The tax and tag, I know what that is. It's 7% here in Florida. She says, oh, well, there's a $399 dealer fee. I said, what does that mean? She says, well, everybody pays it. I said, everybody but me. I'm not going to pay it. She said, and then we have a $500 refurbishing fee. I said, refurbishing the bike, according to your ad, has got like 400 miles on it. What are you going to refurbish? So, oh, well, we had to change the oil. I think that bike holds 2 quarts of oil, so I don't know how they come up with that, but it doesn't matter. I said, yeah, never mind. This isn't the bike for me. Like I said, just want a training bike. She said, well, let me call my manager. Let me see what I can do. I'll call you back. Well, she calls back late that night. It's like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. She says, when are you coming to pick up the bike? I said, well, I'm not gonna. $4,200 out the door I think is fair. I said, I would go to $4,300, but that's it. She says, oh, he said $5,200. That's the best we can do. I said, okay, I appreciate that. Never mind. Thank you. So meanwhile, I'm looking around on the internet, and I find a 2012 Sportster in Tampa, which is much closer. And it's the guy wants $4,300 for it. It's only got 4,000 miles on it. It looks great in pictures. I call the guy up. He says, yep, it's my wife's bike. She never rode it. It's in perfect shape. It's even got an aftermarket exhaust and crash bars on it, LEDs, windshield, all the stuff I really don't care about, except maybe the crash bars. But I said, look, I got cash, $4,200. You take $4,200. I'll be down to pick it up. He says, okay, sure, I'll take that. That's fair. So I go down to get the bike. It is, as he said, it's like brand new. There's not a mark on it. It's perfect condition. And I put it on the trailer. I'm taking it home, and the motorcycle dealer calls me, the used dealer, and says, are you coming to pick up the bike? We're doing the paperwork. I said, I'm not coming to pick up the bike. This is now a guy that's calling me. He's the head manager. I said, I told the girl it was $4,300 or $4,200 out the door. If you can't do that, we're still friends. He said, oh, well, we were going to do it for $4,600. I said, well, you're too late now because I bought another bike. But we did the paperwork. I said, well, I guess I was supposed to think, oh, well, they're doing the paperwork. I have to buy it now. It's just nonsense. So the thing is, buyer beware. this dealer fee stuff, you know, I could care less what they want to charge you as far as a dealer fee, but it's dishonest to say, to advertise a motorcycle for a certain price, and then when you get there, they add $400 more to the price or more. Some dealers charge you for more for that. They should be, if they say the ad says it's $4,000, it should be, when you get there, tax tag and title should be the only thing added to the bottom line. Nothing else. Otherwise, advertise the bike for more money. That would be the honest thing to do. But if you want to screw with people, you want to rip them off, that's what I call a rip off. I'm a capitalist. I believe in the free market system. You should be able to ask anything you want for whatever it is you're selling, and people have the choice to either buy or not buy. Nobody's holding a gun to your head. But don't do that to people and tell them it's a certain price, and then you get there and then they're going to jack it up with some kind of mysterious dealer fee price or freight or prep or any of that junk they add to that. And you know, you could look up the value of just about any motorcycle on the NADA used motorcycle site. They'll even give you an MSRP of what the bike was brand new. There's also Kelly Blue Book, and they don't tell you what wholesale is, which is what you're going to get from a dealer, but they do say a low trade-in value, average trade-in value, or clean trade-in value. So somewhere in there, within a couple of $100, is what your motorcycle is worth. If you're trading in a bike, just be honest about it. You know, if you're riding a hunk of junk, it's not going to be a clean trade-in value. If you are riding a pristine motorcycle, yeah, you should get more money for it. Of course, you're always better off selling it on your own. It does take some work, though. So buyer beware. If somebody wants to add a price or an amount of money to the price of the bike that they're advertising, you wouldn't stand for that with a private buyer. You shouldn't stand for that with a dealer. And I know many dealers are doing it, but they don't have a gun to your head. Do your homework. Know what the bike is worth that you're looking at. Know what your trade-in is worth. Know what your taxes are. What it should be in your area for a tag transfer or getting a new tag, and the title fee. You should know those things, and then you'll know for sure whether you're getting ripped off or not, or whether you're paying too much or you're getting a great deal. So I hope that helps you. Be patient. There's a lot of great used motorcycles out there on the market. Many of them are at dealerships. Sometimes they're private sellers where, yeah, cash talks, money talks. So I hope this helps. Until next time.
All right, go. Hello? 1, 2, 3, go.
How about you move your finger out of the lens?
What?
Your finger.
Okay.
How many times have I mentioned that to you?
Never.
3 out of 4 times you do that. And then I don't know it.
That?
You do. And then I don't notice it until I go to edit, and then I see a big finger.
Huh. So you notice it now, but you never noticed it before.
Yeah. Because now I'm watching out for it. Because I see what you do. Nobody holds a camera like that. Why do you do that? I'm going to get a professional. You're supposed to be the camera girl. You're supposed to be a professional.
Sometimes.
It's easy. Don't put your finger in front of the lens. Like that. Don't do that. Like that.
Sorry, boss. We're good?
Did you cut it off?
No.
We're going to start again. Shut the camera off.